Do we want to think about it? Nah, let's just go straight for it. We're doing it. You're kidding! Alright, we're back, everybody. Let's keep exploring around. I feel like there's still a ton to do. Why is this giving us stuff? A police flashlight bearing the logo of Grundstellung RAO. The small dynamo packed inside this handheld illumination device theoretically gives you the ability to produce a tiny amount of electricity anytime, anywhere. The meanest looking pair of cutters you have ever seen, made in Gottwald by Wallschirm Werkzeug. Man, the names are ridiculous. No chain, wire, nor barbed fence will ever stand in your way again. They look hungry, ready to chew steel. Okay, so I just hadn't clicked on those. And here, my map. Okay, so horseback monument, encyclopedia medium, sleeping dockworker, physical instrument challenging, Kim Kizaragi, logic formidable. Okay, so these are all the things that we can retry. Those on white are available to retry. Are available to try now. Really? Oh, I guess I didn't try to figure out like why they had sent me with logic. Anyways, we'll keep an eye out for bottles as we go. Enormous boules or boulets worthy of a real man. This game has some thoughts about it, that's for sure. Oh, another makeshift path. Man, this whole town, just ridiculous. Make sure my mic's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Oh, I can zoom in and out. Oh, that's so useful. Okay. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Yeah, let's keep going. What's this? Oh, we're sneaking. Backyard wall. This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. Conceptualization. Impossible. Why am I looking at this wall? You know, sure. Yeah, impossible. 18. So we gotta roll 6s. Audio mix is different now. Music is louder than your speech. Okay, that's good to know. Let me mess with the options. How's that? Is it better? Okay, it's back to good now. Okay. Well, we're going to try the impossible and roll double 6s. Here we go. We rolled 5. You have no clue. It's just a wall. Shivers. Easy. Success. 11 of 8. So many walls all over Martinet. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling. Yeah, we're just going to keep it on there. There's what, a can here? Hey, we're on the other side of the thing now. Okay. Yeah, give it to me. Keep looking. Nice. I wondered how we get around here. A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Okay. There's a door. There must be another way into the building. Okay. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Oh, got a pain threshold. The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. Examine closer. You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. This is bad mojo, man. Fucking horrible mojo. The end draws near. Pain threshold, damaged health, -1. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier. You okay, Zah? The lieutenant's sudden voice cuts like a blade, bringing you out of your stupor. Breathe out sharply. Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. You were looking pale for a second. What are you looking at? These bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before. Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. He looks in to inspect the wall. But you are right. More old bullet holes from the revolution. Man, how many people got shot during that revolution? Plenty. Apparently there's something new here. There is not. What am I supposed to be clicking on? Sure. Let's look at this first. That looks like a passageway. These barrels are half full of rainwater. It's just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. What about this? Orange bum hat, +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. And Nosafed, +1 health. Okay. What are we thinking? Is this hat our style? Yeah, it looks like it so far. I'll take it. I'm really digging the vibe we're getting. Let's take a look. A balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Smoker on the balcony. You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
That's how you pronounce that. Gendarmerie. Okay. Electrochemistry, medium, success, 12 out of 11. It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Hold on, can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
He takes another drag and shivers. Electrochemistry, the god himself has denied your absolution. I need absolution.
Absolution? I don't know that brand. I'm pretty sure you can get Astras at the Frit.
Can't you just, like, toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Shut up and throw, kid.
I'm not throwing anything.
Hand-eye coordination, easy, success, 8 out of 8. There's no way you'd catch that cigarette anyway. What, really? Hand-eye coordination, yes, really, don't even try. You'll just embarrass yourself. You're right, that was obviously a bad idea. Forget I said anything.
As you wish.
He takes another drag. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt. Half-light, easy, success, 10 out of 8. Looks like a nervous cat. He keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away? We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday? Oh, he waves lazily with his cigarette. You already asked me that, didn't you? Did I? +5 experience gained. No, not you, he gestures idly. Some more muscular type. The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down. And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman? Last week. I don't know. Look. He looked around at the courtyard again. Snow blankets the old patio chairs and dead house plants, and all the neighboring windows are black. You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday? He sighs. I had a friend over. What kind of friend? It was my Sunday friend. Electrochemistry, medium, success, 12 out of 10. A Sunday friend? How intriguing. Ecotar in chat says, lol, the etymology of gendarme, gent d'arme, an armed police officer in a French-speaking country. Armed man. Fair enough. Authority, medium, success, 11 out of 10. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something? He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the gray sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills. Half-light, medium, success, 10 out of 10. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you. Can you tell me your name? My name? My name is Martin Martinez. Rhetoric, medium, failure, 6 out of 10. Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that. Alright, we'll talk later. No, we won't. He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the snowy balcony with a dying hiss. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going. Suggestion, medium 10. Convince him to stay. Yeah, let's do it. 72%. I mean, we are the suggestion masters. Check failure. Suggestion. Wow, we rolled so low. We are just getting boned today, guys. Whew. Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him the emotional side. Throw yourself before his feet like a dog. What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry? Huh? I don't think I've succeeded on, like, any roll today, you guitar. No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. He takes a quick step back and looks around, clearly disturbed. Listen, I really have to go. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rail. Electrochemistry, medium, success, 12 out of 10. Ah, there it goes. Wasted. You would have gotten at least a few good drags out of it. New task, the smoker on the balcony. Good luck with the investigation. He walks away. This guy's flippy hair and his gaunt jaws. Ridiculous. He's gone. The lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns. We should run after him, see where he went. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. So we just give up? He could be witness, him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who was asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we've found the way in, we can ask around for his apartment. Great, let's do that. Okay, and let's see. The smoker on the balcony. Find a way inside the large apartment building in the north. Alright, can do. Oh, what were our stats? Yeah, not a ton. Good cop, bad cop 6, though. 0 honor. Don't know what that means. Oh, another can. Jeez. Auto-saving. And around the corner we continue. Man, this game is really slowed down. Rue de San Ghislain, North Roundabout. Cape Side Apartments. What is this? I don't know what that is. So I can't figure out how to, like, interact with it. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh, there's a streak of paint.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
She's like Scottish and French. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier. You can use a pry bar to open it. Ah, thanks, Marbles. I'll give it a shot.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth? Blood type? The last time I was tested for Hep C?
Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Don't you guys use that tone with me. I am the law.
Sod off, pig man. Art is above the law.
Despite the sash, she puts the brush aside. Suggestion, medium success, 11 out of 11. She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier. Composure, easy success, 9 out of 8. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. Joyce Messier. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring. She hisses. That ozone whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. Who is she? Ozon? Yeah. Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. He nods in her direction. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she'll be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions. You know, do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet. Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound the boat while you're at it. I'd love to watch her swim back to Ozon. Do you know anything about the recent murder? She wrinkles her nose. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No storage of squealers in these parts. No shortage of squealers in these parts. Actually, there is a shortage of people who will talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner. We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor? What do I care about some fucking eggshells? Isn't armor art? Art for the, body? New task, find the armored gloves. Ugh, alright, Piggy, I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. She waves her hand in a general westward direction. Have a good time. And there's a little girl wearing the gloves there? No, that's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you. She looks at you, a little sad suddenly. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it. Or a weakness for police officers, miss. He makes the note in his notebook. Thank you, easy way. Catch you later, Cindy. We'll ask about the wall later. Watch your back, Ungulate. We've got eyes on you. Alright. Let's take our pry bar and mess with this. Signal blue naval coat. +1 suggestion, -1 half-light. Alright, we finally have a choice to make in what to wear. So this would replace our jacket. So this one's +1 suggestion, -1 half-light, and this one is +1 spree de corps. Oh man, how does it look? Oh, that does look cool. Yeah, let's stick with this. I'm feeling it. All right. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to assemble it. Let's take these bottles. Still just collecting money. Southwest entrance to the tenements. A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. Visual calculus, trivial success, 7 out of 6. This could be a way into the apartment building and the smoking man vanished into. Knock. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. Knock again. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I need to talk to a young man in this building.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Oh, so she lets that stranger in before. Another clue.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished. Interfacing, easy, success, 9 out of 8. Backyard door with the smoker? You're already there. Didn't work. Hey, are you there? I've checked the backyard, but couldn't get in that way.
Good. We've had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
You guys, authority, +1, Kim is here. We are absolutely getting in there. Convince her that you're a real policeman, 92%. It's time. We're going to win a roll today. This is our moment. Get ready. Authority, medium, success, 13 out of 10. We did it, chat. You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever. Ma'am, your no compliance is hindering the police matter. I may be forced to refer you to for potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you ma'am me, boy.
The voice snaps back.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Hold your horses.
You hear the click of a night latch before the lady on the other side gets caught in a coughing spasm.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
She managed to say with a wheeze. That's really convenient because otherwise we were going to get, like, she was going to ask for our badge and we were going to get boned because we don't have it. Cool. So we can get in. I want to go talk to the lady on the dock first, then we'll come back. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Magnesium. Man, we take a lot of drugs, I'll tell you what. Docking reserved for residents of the Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A. Oh, look at all these bottles. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. We're gonna collect trash on our way. Joy Messier, a striking woman, leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting. Man, she's got a rich lady voice.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L., what does the L stand for?
Leighton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her Rose of Shine's raincoat. Let's shake her hand. We want to weave in and out of doing stuff she's comfortable with, just like Kim said.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight
I
and
was
cold.
dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Oh man, rich people. Have to pretend to cooperate. Love it. Suggestion, medium, success, 12 out of 10. It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful. Do you know something about these tattoos? That's the man who was killed. She almost takes the photo, but then stops. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. So you know something about the tattoos. Better not to tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there's something else I can help you with. Empathy, medium, success, 12 out of 10. She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it. You seem rich. Can I have some money? Inland Empire, trivial success, 12 out of 6. Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? What? Why not? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub. What nice fabrics. Why, yes, tucked away in that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from cold, her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. Yeah, so? Inland Empire. Now look at you, you miserable clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes, a scythe of booze pursues you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too ashamed. I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. As I should be, for even considering it. This is a woman, and I'm a man. Oh, sexist. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now. I'm not ashamed. Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of eau de nil. Authority, medium, success, 11 out of 10. Oh god, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force. As I was saying, her voice breaks the silence, and suddenly you're back again. Nearby, a seagull pecks at a piece of garbage. If there's any way I can be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. What can you tell me about this lynching? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something. Secret task complete. Interview the Wild Pines rep. Gained experience plus 10. Level up! Level up! Think about those skills you want. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers. Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. The lieutenant hands her a piece of blue plastic. I'm Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And he points to you. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid she doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice. How curious. She returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to you. Why is that, detective? Empathy, medium, success, 12 out of 10. Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events. Remember my parents told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. I see. She looked increasingly worried. So are you saying that you lost your badge during the course of this episode? It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all the memory of my life in the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, the city, nothing. And we're just going to say, yes. I can't hear you, darling. Speak up. Yeah. It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world. Oh dear, she sighs with some confusion, sadness even. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia? I'm surprised I got through that in one try. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you'd gain by faking such a condition. As I said, ma'am, the lieutenant interjects, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM. Ham me out here making fun of me. Ham my? I'm unclear on how to pronounce your name, but I did see that you followed a week or two ago. Appreciate that. New task, Joyce's info on the lynching. Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge. Hammy. Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure if the wasn't sure about the underscore. Suggestion, easy success, 12 out of 9. Hang on, she's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Suggestion, medium 11. How do I negotiate my way out of this? We're going to nail this. She has sympathy for our amnesia. Yeah, do we want to think about it? Nah, let's just go straight for it. We're doing it. You're kidding. Oh, it's a red check. We can't retry, and we rolled a 3. We've rolled so many, 2s and 3s and 4s today. Oh my gosh. Feelings will guide the way. But, madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving. Gosh. Oh, pour one out. Everybody take a drink. Whatever the game you have going on for watching this. Jesus. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. You want to see probabilities? Yeah, Eco Tower. You want to see like the probability of losing all these rolls? Oh man, that's actually a really good idea. I could have a little counter up. That would be funny. Did you watch the recaps, by the way? I thought they were all right. The second one wasn't as good as the first, but I've been enjoying making them. It's pleasant to sort of like get the cliff notes on what's going on. I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming the situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible. Regression to the mean. We are due for better rolls now. Not quite how regression to the mean works. It's how you feel when you play Battlegrounds with Bob's buddy. I don't know who Bob's buddy is. And I'm trying to remember what Battlegrounds is either. Oh, by the way, Weishi Fan in chat is is also a streamer on Twitch. So if you like sort of laid back stuff, feel free to follow them. I'm sure they'd appreciate the nudge. It's always more fun. I'll tell you, it is way more fun to stream when there are people in chat. So if you're looking for more content and once a week isn't doing it for you, join theirs. Anyways, that's enough of a plug for now. You have so much else. I only have this. Spread your hands. This is the entirety of my existence. She is silent. The wind flaps over the sail above. This boat, for example, and to home somewhere. I only have this case. Oh, damaged morale. We need to start popping some pills. I don't have enough hours in the day. Yeah, you and me both, Weishi Fan. Officer, the carbon fiber hull creaks. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this coast and this lynching. This case is what I will be known by. You know, she puts her foot on the guard wire. I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back, more than just guilt. Bob's Buddy is the program that simulates each battle and tells you the probability of winning, losing. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, and Battlegrounds must be like a combat thing where you like know what's going on ahead of time. That makes sense. Suggestion: you're doing it despite your own best efforts. You're still getting in somehow. I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible. It's a Hearthstone game mod. I used to play so much Hearthstone. I don't play it anymore. I had some troubles with how Blizzard handled some stuff in the past. But that's interesting. That's good to know. It must be kind of like some of the like deck trackers that I used to use. Let's see. What does she want that's tangible? The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it? Or you can find your badge, which, honestly, seems like a lost cause. Detective, the lieutenant closes his notebooks. A word in private before we continue. Excuse us for a moment, madam. Let's talk to Kim. What is this? Thought complete. Coach, physical instrument. This is weird. Wait, how did you know all those hammer throw techniques? How did you know how to hold a discus? Or the world record in discus? Something doesn't add up here. This mushy thing in between your ears didn't know the name of the city you're in, but it comes loaded with trivia about the correct chin position of a shot put ball? Could it be that... Shut up, namby-pamby. This train of thought ends abruptly. It's leg day. Straighten your rhombus muscle. It's shirts versus skins. Take your shirt off, Namby. Your skins. +2 physical instrument. If shirt slot empty, -1 encyclopedia. Facts are for binoclards. I love it. So if we take our shirt off, we become stronger. That is dope. Also, this is a really weird drawing. All the drawings in this are like weird surrealist, like impressionist stuff, just like in real life. Honestly, I do kind of feel that way, Merbles. When on Sundays, are you guys familiar with the Fitness Gram Pacer test? Is an aerobic capacity test. Is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. If you guys are familiar with that, I run one of those every Sunday morning, just as a like, I'm super out of shape and I need to do something. And then after that, I'll run wind sprints. And so, like, as I go, I'll do 5. And so the first 2 I'll do, and then I'll take off the like sweatshirt that I'm wearing, and then I'll do the next 2. And for the last one, I'll take my shirt off. And part of the reason is I don't feel great about how I look without a shirt on right now. But I also, like, it's cold, so I'll do it faster because it gets colder and colder. So, like, even though the more sprints you do, you don't want to do them. At least I like to get through. Anyways, this has nothing to do with the game, except for the fact that now the character is me. Shirts off. It's guns o'clock. Cool. So this just like lives here, and this is at 48%. So this one did not get in the way of the other. Or there's we can forget these too. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so while we were researching, we had -2 encyclopedia. Now we have -1 encyclopedia and +2 physical instrument. Interesting. While we're researching this, we get +1 encyclopedia. I'm curious what the solution is going to give us. Interesting. Find the armored gloves. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows something about the armored gloves. Joyce's info on the lynching. There's something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Or perhaps, if you did her a favor, she would waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. You started doing fitness gram pacer tests since I did that. That's correct, Ecotar. That one fitness gram pacer test says Megan showed me a TikTok with an absurdist humor about fighting a polar bear that included a joke about fitness gram pacer tests. I remember that TikTok. If you can dig that up, I'm sure people would love to see it. I think I watched that with Melanie, actually. We have something new in our inventory somewhere. It was yelling at us. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it's just our bag. Now it has 18 things in it. There are so many bottles in there. Oh, yeah, we have a skill point. Okay. We're going to take a second. I'm going to talk with Kim. And while that happens, you guys take 10 seconds here. Read what the things are. Figure out what you think our next skill point should go into. I'll give you that time just to look around, see what seems interesting. And then I'm going to give you our map. Here's the list of all the tasks that we still have to do. If we look, all these like gray ones are ones that are blocked on a skill that needs to be looked at. What is this? Yeah. So these are the skills that we would need to do in order to do them. So take a minute. I'm going to talk to Tim. You guys figure out what you feel like we should level up. So far, it's been electrochemistry, shivers, suggestion, empathy. And so we've been sticking mostly in these two rows. Unclear whether or not we should stick with that. We have 0 savoir-faire right now, which is hilarious. Yeah, jeez. Okay, let's talk to Kim. Shadows on the water, green plants under the calm surface.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go? Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer to be her henchman. Really? I thought it was going so well. This woman is running circles around it. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands. Empathy, medium, success, 12 or 10. He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation. I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. I'm sure you will, Detective. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking? No. If there's a reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union. Or as it were on the take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is we ask her. Then we investigate. Briefly, he adjusts his glasses. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We'll tell her it's done and demand for information about the lynching. Okay. That's fair. That makes sense. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. So, I guess we're not talking to her right now. So, back up we go. Oh yeah, we were gonna go inside this building. Yeah. Oh yeah, we still have to level up. Alright. I'll decide for you guys. You guys aren't putting anything in chat. There's a bunch of stuff going on here, but back to leveling up. Let's see. Wow, our volition is so low. Wow, our morale is just awful. Oh, because it's morale damage. Interesting. And then endurance is our physical damage. Oh, so we could like level up our health or our savoir-faire if we want to get that jacket and get into the harbor. That's fair. Okay, cool. So I'm going to give 3 options for you guys and you can vote. New poll. Which skill? So the options are going to be endurance, health, volition, morale, savoir-faire, harbor access. Harbor. We can't fit access. It only shows short stuff. Okay, here. We'll give that a 1-minute poll. You guys can get to it. I'll keep an eye on the results here. In the meantime, we said our options were endurance, take the blows, don't let the world kill you, volition, hold yourself together, keep up your morale, and savoir-faire. Savoir-faire, sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. All right. Oh, so far the votes are split. If you haven't voted yet, you actually are almost certainly going to sway the outcome. Things are tied. If the poll ties, use a dice rolling app to decide. In theme and on brand. That is fair. I would have to mess with my capture settings a little bit, but I can probably make that happen. Right now there's only 2 votes, and there's only like 10 seconds left. Oh, there's 3 votes now. We still have to talk to that like big guy that's standing in front of the harbor too. And the poll's just about over. There it is. Looks like Volition won 2-1. Nobody voted for health. Volition it is. As per usual. And let's read the info. Cool for sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. Volition urges you to be a good guy, to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle, between a pair of legs, or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. At high levels, Volition makes you hyper-sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. Jeez, gosh. I just love how everything in this game is, like, 2-sided. Except changes in clothes. Alright, let's look around. We can talk to this lady if we want. The Graffito says, a firing squad for the rich. Let's see what this lady has to say.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The coal never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief. Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks. Empathy, medium success, 12 out of 10. You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what you want from me, policeman?
I'm looking for Martin Martinez. This is such a bad fake name. The cleaning lady smiles, a gap-toothed smile, when she hears you mention the name. Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here, don't you worry. What do you mean? I wasn't joking. +5 experience gained. P-Brain, someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Revachol. Rhetoric, medium failure, 6 out of 10. Oops, you really didn't get the joke there. Ouch. Whew. Kim Kitsuragi. I thought it was obvious. He stops before he offends you. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name. What about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony? Know where he lives? Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who always smoking like the devil, right? She looks at the other end of the hallway. Perception, hearing. Easy, success, 8 out of 8. Somewhere in the building, you hear a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower. What's he in trouble for? No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Talk. The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns to a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. She points east. He's usually home in the evening. Thank you. He turns to you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony, see if he's home. I have a few questions about those apartments. Ask away, policeman. What can you tell me about Cindy? The artist? She scoffs. Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still. She leans on her broom. She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others. That's all, thanks. She mumbles some kind of response, then hacks something into her handkerchief. Who are you? I'm no one, just an old woman who cleans these hallways. Do you live here? If you can call it living. She spits on the floor before wiping it off with a broom. I have a little room upstairs, right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. She juts out her chin, eyes shining. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world. Shivers, medium, success, 11 out of 10. And all that she gets, too. The coastal winds beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery. Thanks, I'm off. Well, that was depressing. Oh, here's the balcony right here. A note reads, foreclosed by Martinet Realty Associates. What's this? Oh, maybe we can attach shears. Yeah, the smoker on the balcony. Apartment 28. Got it. Where is this? Let's take this and switch it for the chain cutters. See if that gets anything to open. No dice. Alright, let's look through here first. The sea below looks cold and winter gray. +5 experience gained. Shivers. A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. Rub your sides for warmth. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees centigrade. Her face is red from the cold. She is breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression. The plan. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. Look around yourself. +5 experience gained. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. Shiver. Autosave? Is that something that goes in our thought cabinet? It is not, and we're still only 52% to Lonesome Long Way Home. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Let's check out the balcony. Blah, blah, blah. I have the wrong tab open over here. Alright, there we go. Man, we've got a few people in chat. A bunch of names I don't recognize. Anyways, welcome if anybody new is here. Though sometimes I think it like adds like bot names to chat or something. I'm not entirely sure. I know that I see it. There are a lot of names that I see that don't actually mean anything. Okay, so we're up here now. Well, let's keep checking. It's raining now instead of snowing. That's nice. Hey, it's Cindy.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves, but here you are.
Let's turn up the voice volume just a little bit. That's right, we're evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
She crosses her arms. Man, she's like a snotty college student stuck in a bit from improv, you know? Perception smell, 8 out of 8, easy success. That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil. What are you doing to that wall? Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an arrow graffito visible from low orbit. She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. So you don't know what you want to write? Have you ever tried your hand at graffito? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs around here, though, just union cads, and my name's not Mona, so... Empathy, medium, success, 12 out of 10. She wants it to be something true and total. I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Yeah? I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. Gonna have to execute her top. This is hooliganism. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I don't care. Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval. Empathy, medium, success, 12 out of 10. You've lessened her desire to deface the building. Love it. Is that heavy fuel oil? He studies the content of Cindy's bucket. Red-dyed heavy fuel oil intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise. What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself, back in Jamrock. Empathy, medium, success. 12 out of 10. She really did it. She's proud of it, too. That is some clever cultural commentary, if nothing else. You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo. Alright, nothing else to say, apparently. Up the stairs. We came out of this one, I think, so we'll check that one in a second. The lock is rusty. You can't get in. Yeah, this has more cans. Of course it does. Maybe the pry bar? Nope. Just can't get in at all. Take it. Above, tarps flap in the wind. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. Oh, look at this skull here. That's so cool. That'd be dope. I would love to live in a building that had that on the side. Double click to run. Press space to stop. Good to know. Interesting to be finding that 8 hours into the game, but you know. I think we'll be playing this for a while. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Poor Lahome laborer genes. +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. Okay, if we want to get drugged up, we can do that. And 488 of money. I hope this wasn't that old lady's money. She said she lived next to the coal room, and that's a bed. Though she said that the room was barely the size of a closet, and if a bed was in the corner there, that actually would be a pretty big room. This doesn't get us around to where we need to be, though, does it? Damn. All right. That was one balcony. We can go to the other balcony now, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we'll try and get out to the other balcony, then we'll take another break. My voice is feeling it. What's here? What's this? Apartment number 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. It's good to know. Maybe that's the dead guy's place. The door number 9 is locked. What's this? Another postcard. Man, we're just stealing everybody's stuff. I've seen enough postcards that maybe that's like a collector's item in the game. Locked door. You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. Let's leave. I don't want to deal with that yet. Someone's drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. This building is big. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Flip up glasses. The auditor. +1 logic, -1 authority. I just want to take a look at what these look like on us. Oh, we're not wearing any glasses. Wow. We are a John Lennon-ass looking motherfucker. It might behoove you to know this game is getting updated in March with full voice acting. Might help with the voice fatigue. Yeah, that actually would help with the voice fatigue. I might get the upgraded version, but in between now and then, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I had seen that recently. Every line is voice acted. That's a lot of voice acting. That's wild. This crumpled up postcard depicts an open-air market in Boogie Street about 5 years ago. A vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stall, hung by their feet from canopy. Red blood flows onto the muddy street, blurry shadows of people's past. Yeah, that's really interesting to know, Merbles. Every line, yeah, the deaths must be crazy. Well, they just have to have a lot of money. They've already written all the stuff, so they just have to give it to the voice actors. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment number 12. A loud rumbling snore comes from within. Oh, this one just opens. Can I not go in? Apparently I can't go in. Oh, there we go. Just had to click on the right spot. That was finicky. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. 42 cents? Okay. Well, we're slowly making it. We have 13 bucks now. Okay, out to the balcony, and we're going to take a quick pause. Oh, there's an exit right here, too. Worth noting. Alright, we figured out a little bit more. There's a rich lady that we need to find our badge in order to interact with, and we found that skinny guy up in the balcony, and we could talk to him. But I'm going to take another 5 minutes or so. Chill out. But we'll be back soon, alright? See you then.